gone. You obviously have a lot of new wide receivers to get accustomed to.
It's been great. It's been great to work with these new guys. Seeing everyone that just came in from the portal, or guys that developed throughout the winter training, and overall, I'm really happy with where we're at right now.
So Josh rotates through them so much that I have no idea who's standing out because they're all playing.
Yeah.
Like, who has impressed you?
Man, I really can't. Same thing as Coach Yaz. These guys are making plays all over. I mean, we have an unbelievably talented room. I think this is probably the best receiver room I've been a part of in my college career. So it's really cool to just see guys making plays all over the field.
Umari looks a lot better to me than like when I saw him in the fall in terms of how he's moving.
Yeah.
What do you see him then compared to now?
Yeah, I told Hatch, when I first decided to come here, I was watching his tape from 2024, and the things he was able to do, I was really impressed. And he had a tough battle with injury and getting healthy and getting back in his rehab process. And I mean, for me, he was a huge factor in that. For me, he was a guy that was always by my side throughout my rehab. When I was kind of in some of my lowest moments. So me and him have a really close bond. He's my brother. I love that guy, but I just couldn't be more happy for him to be out there full speed going. And he's really the player what I've seen in 2024. So I'm really excited for the year that he's about to have.
You take the leadership part of your role very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
How much have you been able to be around Calvin, like the last week?
As much as I've been able to, I mean, it's hard for me even to talk about it. I was sick to my stomach, when the night it was hard for me to sleep, and it's just the emotion side. It's a terrible thing to happen, but I told him I'll be with him every step of the way. Any questions, anything that I can do to be able to help him get through that process, because not many people know how it's like to be kind of at that rock bottom spot. So I told him whatever he needs. That's my brother. That's my dog. Whatever he needs, I'll be there for him.
I know you're busy. Did you go to the hospital and visit him? Like, is it phone calls?
Yeah, we called. Yeah, we were FaceTiming and calling all throughout the time. I'm just kind of walking him through the process. Just all the questions that I had that I wish I could ask somebody that I was closer to know. That's where I want to be for him.
What's the best advice you think you gave him, or what did you try to impart?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I tried to tell him, was really no one's going to know what it's like to be at that point, but that's what makes it special, because when you come back, it's something that you'll be able to use that no one would ever know about. There's a motivation and kind of a fire that you're going to be able to build from, spending, some of those lonely days and some of those tough times that not many people understand. And really, it's going to make you not just a better player, but a better person for going through it.
It has to be, so it's in a game like yours, right? Like the team almost has to move on.
Mm-hmm.
In practice, it seems like it would be even more difficult, maybe, as a team to handle it, because it's like you just stop. Like how did you guys handle it?
Yeah, that's not our mentality. We play a gruesome game. We play a very violent, physical game, and that's what we sign up for every day coming out here, putting the helmet on. And it's really the nature of the business. Injuries happen, and you do everything you can to prevent them. And just to be prepared to kind of go throughout the wear and tear of practice in the season, but it really doesn't change our mindset. We're going to work hard. We're going to do everything we can, and that's just Coach Brown's motto, and that's who we are as players here.
Along that same note, like when the injury kind of happened, Coach Gaddis just also was like emotional. Guys were, crying. It was like really tough. As for you as the leader, what was your kind of message that day to everybody?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, I was sick to my stomach for him. I felt absolutely terrible. Me, myself, I was emotional because I've been in that point. Just my message to the team is more motivation. A guy like Calvin that has an unbelievable personality, unbelievable player, just a guy that lights up the room when he walks in. There's something now that we have to carry as a team when a guy that goes down like that, and making sure that, everything we do, we know that there's guys that are depending on us that would, kill for an opportunity to put the helmet back on and go out there. So just remembering that stuff and understanding that, at any point this game can get taken away from you, so take advantage of every rep you get.
And then for you, it's obviously been a couple weeks since we talked to you the last time, just as spring has gone along, what have you felt more confident about, like as you're progressing through your recovery?
Yeah, I feel great. My update when I spoke last time is pretty much the same.
Is there a next milestone, or is it just like play?
I'm just progressing through the season.
And then for fans to come out to the spring game on Saturday, are you going to be able, what are you going to be able to do if they come out?
I don't know yet. We haven't been over that. We're just focused on these next couple of practices, and when Saturday comes, we'll take care of that.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Umari, obviously you decided to come back to Syracuse this season after, maybe considering some other options. What kind of went into that decision for you?
I'll just say just communication for real, just talking to everybody, just really wasn't something I really wanted for real, so I just decided to come back. Me and Coach Fran had a great conversation, and, just went on from right there and came back.
Coach Fran joked with us last week. He said you guys were mad at each other. What kind of went into that?
I'll just say we was just mad at each other. It really wasn't too much into it. It was just mad, just a miscommunication. It wasn't really too much on it. Just a miscommunication, and that was really it.
Were you upset about he said he didn't think he made it clear that he cared about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but just what we had a conversation on, I did hit on that, just a little bit. I just hit on it a little bit, just to let him know how I felt a little bit, and I guess that's probably how he took it. So, I guess a little bit. Yeah.
Was it sort of like you were? So, how you look a lot better now to me in spring than you did last fall. Do you feel like physically you're a different player?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like not even just physically. I'll say mentally. Mentally, I'm way better. I'm in a better spot. I'll just say last year I was just all over the place, just still thinking about my knee, just thinking about my injury, just letting all that come around, and it was just messing with my mental. So I really couldn't lock in on what I really wanted to do because I wasn't mentally there. So I just got right, but yeah, physically I do feel great.
Coach Gaddis was just very complimentary towards you, saying that, you were obviously here in 2024 when McCord was here and all those guys, and you were a big part of that, a big part of a lot of those plays. What do you think you can kind of take from 2024 and your 2024 self and bring into this year?
If I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't bring nothing. If I'm being 100% honest, I wouldn't bring nothing that I brought in 2024 because I take myself now, it's just a whole different me. So I'm just going forward with the person that I've been since spring, since we got back from spring and stuff like that. So that's just how I've been trying to push it.
What did Fran tell you that made you want to come back? You were in the portal.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he said anything. It's just that we just had a great conversation. Just saw eye to eye. It just came to an agreement. And then that was it.
What role did you sort of say he saw you playing on this team? If you did. I imagine you talked about. No, you didn't talk about it?
No, we didn't really get too deep into it.
Okay.
Coach Fran mentioned also that you're a guy you can see playing on Sundays, and obviously that's the goal for you, and that's a goal for a lot of guys here. How did he sort of lay out that vision for you for this season and what's going to get you there?
Just let me know that I could reach it, and in order for me to reach it, I got to just work hard, just go every day, just do my job, making sure. Just not even on the field, doing my job off the field, going to class, just doing the little things like that, and that's just what I've been doing. So I just keep being consistent, and that's really the big thing, being consistent, right there. That's the one thing he really said. You got to be consistent every single day, and that's it.
When did you start to feel confident in your knee?
I'll say when I got back from that break that we had. Just got back, coming back, running, doing the little runs that we had.
After winter break between
seasons? So I just felt more smoother, leg was getting stronger. It was just mentally too, that's really what it was. I'm not even gonna really say it was my leg, I'll say mentally, just mentally. So I just had to just keep building it at that, and it started with just me running little runs, and that's really it.
What was the injury?
I tore my PCL and MCL.
This season, you're obviously one of the older guys in the room already, and, losing a guy like Calvin, losing some of the older seniors that went into the portal in the offseason, like Jonte Cook and Darryl Gill Jr., how have you kind of taken more of a leadership role?
You said, have I taken a leadership role? Yeah, of course. Just me being an older guy, I was got a little bit more experience than a lot of these guys, so they all automatically just coming towards me as the leader. So I've just been trying to, just like I said, just trying to be consistent every day on and off the field to show these guys oh, you could do this shit. Excuse my language, but you could do it. So, and that's really it. I'm just being consistent and just trying to show them that I'm here to win.
Calvin's injury, obviously really tough for the whole team and the receiver room. We were just talking to Coach Gaddis, and he said there was sort of an emotional reaction the day that happened. Just what was that moment kind of like?
For me, it kind of hurt because I know how it felt to get hurt, and I know how that feeling is when you got a lot on your mind, oh, you're going to reach these goals, you're going to do all these great things, and just something set you back. I just know how that feels. So like for me emotionally, like it just made me feel down because I'm like, dang, I've been there, I've been injured, I've been on those days when it felt like nobody was there. So with him, we just gonna all be with him as a team, as a collective, and we just not gonna give up on him. We're gonna make sure we there every step of the way for him, and he's gonna come back better than ever.
How did the coaches handle it with you guys? Because like I'm sure like it must go silent, and like everybody's around. Like how did the coaches handle that moment? Like,
I'll
did they
just
call
say.
everybody in, or
I would just say they handle it just everyday business. Like that's a great kid, great guy, but at the end of the day, we still got mission, we still got goals to reach. So we just can't stop everything because of somebody got injured. So that's how I'm thinking about it. We just don't gotta stop. But definitely everybody aware, everybody emotional about it, and we just gotta just be there for them every step of the way.
As a guy who is going to be catching his passes, you know, what excites you about Steve, Angeli, and even some of the other quarterbacks this year?
Steve, I just love. He's a great leader. You know, just lead everybody. Just not even being on the field, he just been leading us regardless of like it don't matter. Like if he just on the sideline, like he sees something, oh Hatch, oh this that, could probably fix this. So I'll say Steve just being a great leader, just being there for us, just getting them little catches after practice with him, just building that chemistry with him. It's going to be great. And Steve's a great guy. And all the other guys, you know, Malachi, we got Umari, we got Zaid. It's just everybody, like, they all working. So everybody's just working. I think everybody look good. It's just got to put it all together, and that's it.
did you talk to anybody else while you were in the portal?
Like, as far as, like, what you mean?
Like other schools?
I did a little bit, but that's past that. We here now. So.
Did you visit any?
No, I didn't.
Just talk to them.
That's it.
Was money part of it? Like
No, I just feel it's just a miscommunication between me and Coach Fran. That's really what it was.
what did you guys miscommunicate about?
I don't really want to talk about it because
Okay.
that was me and Coach Fran, just personal business, and we was just talking about that. So
Yep.
I don't want to really hit on that too much.
I just wanted to be clear you didn't want to
No,
talk
yeah,
about it, so
yeah.
that makes sense.
Thank you.